Hey guys, Carl Sharp here. Welcome back. Day 3 of 90 on the 90-day challenge to live in the dream life. Today we're going to be covering wealth and net worth. Wealth and net worth is one of the most difficult areas for people to cover, and that's because there's typically more month left at the end of the money, if you know what I'm talking about. But that's why we're here. We're here learning how to get better, how to grow, how to chase our dream life. So let's just dive right into talking about wealth and net worth. So we talked about yesterday rating ourselves on a scale of 1 to 10 in each area, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. Today we're going to break this down into 2 categories and then kind of meet in the middle, okay? So wealth, what we're going to talk about is your income. Where is your current income at? We're going to talk about setting a goal. So I'm going to use some examples for that goal, okay? So let's use an example of $100,000. Okay, so let's say your target goal is to make $100,000 in a year. And right now, you're currently making $40,000 a year. That gives you a big fantastic 4 on your wealth side of it. Now, if you're on the other side of this and you're doing this by yourself, and the 40,000 is your individual, or if that's 40,000 a household, things like that, you want to make sure that you're doing this in round numbers for your family, for your household, not just for yourself. If it is yourself, then great. Okay, so then we're going to talk about net worth. Most people don't even know what net worth means. Net worth is if you took everything that you owned, houses, cars, boats, cash on hand, 401ks, IRAs, things like that, and you got rid of all of those. Okay, so if you had a $1 million goal, you had a $1 million net worth goal, and you sold everything that you owned and had $200,000, that would give you a 2. Doesn't seem very good. See, without net worth, there's no chance of retiring. I don't care what age you are. I don't care if you're 39, 57, 62. If your net worth is 0, you ain't ever going to retire. So your goal is to find a net worth where you can live through retirement, get ahead, things like that. That's why we're doing this for you today, okay? So what you want to do is you want to take a difference between the two, kind of meet in the middle. It's not real rocket scientist, but give you an idea, your wealth and net worth, if this was your current situation, if your household was bringing in $40,000 and you wanted $100,000, if you wanted a $1 million net worth and you were at $200,000, right now your income and net worth would be about a 3. Okay? So just for myself personally, I went through, did some of these exercises myself, my own personal household income, net worth, things like that. I'm going to rate myself at a 3. I have some pretty high goals. My net worth is nowhere near where I want it to be. My income's definitely not where I want it to be. But that's why we're here doing these exercises, things like that. Okay? So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to look at some homework assignments for the week. So those homework assignments, first things first, we're going to build a budget. Okay, we're going to build a budget. A budget definitely takes a little bit of time to get used to. Just for my budget, personally, I use Google Spreadsheet. Google Spreadsheet allows me to enter all my information so I know what bills need to be paid, what hasn't been paid yet, what I've paid, things like that. That budget, so you can track all your expenses. You know what you spend eating out. That way you can adjust some areas. Those areas being, okay, I want to cut back on this. I can spend a little more on that. I can save here, spend more there, whatever the case may be. Okay, with your budgets, you need to set some target goals. That should be a minimum. 15% should be set aside for savings. 10% for charity, if charity's your thing, okay? But that would leave you 75% left to spend. Homes, cars, eating out, grocery shopping, kids, travel, things like that. Okay, that's 75% of those areas. So perfect example is if you make $40,000 a year, 15% of 40,000 is going to be $6,000 a year. $6,000 a year is $500 a month that you need to find a way to save. If you're saving $500 a month, you have a much better chance of reaching that net worth goal than if you're saving zero. So what you have to do is you got to spend a little bit of time on your budget, just like I did on mine, finding out what's important to you, how much you need to save, where you need to cut back, things like that. Okay, so today I really hope that you got a lot of information. I hope you understand how to break down your income and your net worth. I really appreciate you following me. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at SharpCarl, at Twitter at SharpCarl, Facebook at Carl Sharp. And I appreciate you guys following me. I'll see you tomorrow.